Okay, so last week, the dreaded 0-5 week happened to me. I was in first place the entire year. I was above 500 the entire year, and now I'm not. So Boomer last week had a 3-2 week. I had an 0-5 week. Jerry had a 2-3 week. So on the season, we're all under 500. It's pathetic. Boomer 16-19. I'm 16-19. Jerry 13-22. We got 5 picks.
Ground.
Yeah, you are. There's no doubt about that.
All right, here we go. 5 games for you. A lot of intrigue in all of them, actually, except for maybe one. We've got game number 1, the L.A. Rams in Miami against Tua making his first start. The Dolphins at home getting 3.5 points.
Now, I lost with the Rams last week. I've picked the Rams multiple times this year, and I have a winning record with them. Not just that is a reason why I'm picking them. I think that they're going to dominate this game. I think that Tua's going to have problems. I think that it was a bad idea to start Tua against Aaron Donald and this defense in his first start. Rookie quarterback. There was some dissension in that locker room. I love the Rams in this game. Give me them with a strong stamp of approval type of pick this week with L.A.
You know, I'm not going to go into detail like you just did there, G. I will say that I agree with part of your assessment. That's why I am going with the Rams.
All right, well, we're 3 for 3. I like the Rams, too. I think they win this game, and they win it going away. Game number 2, the Las Vegas Raiders in Cleveland. The Browns, -2.5.
Everybody's all in love with the Browns because of that comeback that they had against the Bengals. But let's remember how bad they were defensively in that game, how bad they were when they got smacked by the Steelers, how bad they were when they got smacked by the Ravens. You know, I think that the Raiders are pretty good. I mean, they have an identity crisis. Some weeks they're a good team, some weeks they're a bad team. But no Odell Beckham Jr., everybody thinks it could be a good thing. It might be, but I just think that the Raiders are flat out better than the Browns, so I'm picking Las Vegas in this one.
You know, I'm not going to go into detail as much as you did, G. I do agree with part of that. I also think that the Raiders are healthier this week than they were last week. I'll take the Raiders on the road.
Well, this is no fun.
You got to give some sort of detail for crying out loud. We got 8 minutes to the top of the hour.
All right.
All right, well, I'm not going to go with the Raiders if you two are. So I'll tell you why Cleveland's going to win. Because you guys picked the Raiders and I need something else. I need to catch up. That said, I'm going to go with Boomer's theory in terms of addition by subtraction, which I hate to say, but maybe they're more cohesive without OBJ. Maybe they're not. Maybe I'm a loser.
Well,
again,
defenses can also play them differently. You know, when OBJ's on the field, you play against him differently than you would if he were not be on the field. I actually do think, in a weird way, that I think it's going to help Baker Mayfield. I just feel that way because I don't feel like he's going to feel the pressure to need to get him the ball, and if he doesn't get the ball, he's going to be upset on the sideline. So
I'm going to take Cleveland, and there's fans in Cleveland, correct? About 8,000. Yes. I'm taking the Browns minus the 2.5. Game number 3, San Francisco rejuvenated. They take on the road, the Seahawks. No 12th man, but the Seahawks -3.
Why don't you go first this time, Boomer, so I don't take every thought out of your head and spew it out there?
No, you know, I'm actually going to take the San Francisco 49ers here. And the reason I say that is because of the way that they have played the last couple of weeks. Jimmy G has played really well. I don't think, the Patriots were that formidable of a foe for them, but they've actually won, I think, 2 in a row now, and they have come back. And Russell Wilson's been spectacular, but this is a division game. And much like Russell Wilson found out against the Arizona Cardinals this past week, you know what? The other teams in your division come after you and they know how to defend you at times. So he threw 3 interceptions. I suspect that San Francisco is going to win this game. It's going to be a close game, and it should be in the low 20s.
Yeah, you know, I was going to pick San Francisco too, but now that we picked every game the same so far, I don't think I can do it. So I don't really have a good reason for Seattle outside the fact that I don't want to go tit for tat with you every single game. So give me the Seahawks to rebound after a really, really tough loss, and to come back and to win the game. I got
to tell you, Boomer, I agree with part of what you said, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to take the 49ers plus the 3. Even if they lose, it'll be a 1-point game.
Yeah,
I got San Francisco.
I think it'll be close, right?
All right, game number 4, we hit the 2 locals. The 0-7 Jets, 0-7 Jets at Kansas City. The Chiefs -19.5. Now, Greg is on record as saying he would take the Chiefs -25, so I think we know what his answer is.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's no way that the Jets are going to score 2 touchdowns in this game. To me, the max amount of points will be 13 for them, and that's saying a lot because they got to get down there to kick a couple field goals. I think I would max it at probably 10 points. The Chiefs will score over 30. this is an easy one, and it'll be fun to watch to see how out of hand it gets. Patrick Mahomes will be out of the game with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, right around there, and it's going to be a blowout and an embarrassment like we all expected to be.
Man, 19.5 points is a ton of points. God. I'm going to take the points in the Jets then, guys. For no other reason other than that I think there could be a backdoor cover in this game. Late in the game, the game's out of hand. Chiefs are backing off a little bit. It's just a natural thing that have happened, and I think the Jets will cover the points.
I thought the Chiefs would blow out the Patriots when Cam wasn't in there. And was it Bobby Hoyer? Who started that game?
Brian Hoyer.
Brian Hoyer, yeah.
And the Chiefs played pretty well, or not as well. The Patriots played pretty well. I don't think the Jets are the Patriots. I cannot believe I'm going to lay 19.5 points, but I think I am. I'm taking KC. They're going to blow out the Jets. I know they're practicing well. No chance. And then Monday night, the Tom Brady-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers come into MetLife Stadium, take on the Giants. The Giants are getting 10.5 points.
Man, I tell you, the Giants have played a lot of close games. The Bucs are really hitting their stride. Tom Brady is figuring things out. They are good right now, but I'm going to do it again. And the Giants fans probably hate this, but I'm going to take the Giants again. I'm going to take the Giants to keep it close once again. This is their MO. They're going to have a chance at the end of this game, but they'll somehow screw it up. Give me the Giants to cover.
It's interesting that everybody talks about the Bucs and Bruce Arians and Tom Brady and Gronkowski and Mike Evans. We just added Antonio Brown, and we got this going on offense. It's really their defense, and JPP is going to have a monster game this week. You watch. I think the Bucs defense is going to come in here and shut down Daniel Jones in this offense that really struggles to score points. So I'm going to take the Bucs, and I'll lay the 10 points.
I'm going to take the Bucs as well. I think this could be one of those games where the Giants hang around, but it's too much Tampa.
National Monday night game, too.
Yep, and a late score, who knows, pushes it over. But I take Tampa minus the 10.5.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the red bell so you're notified when we have new content.